Good morning, students. Good morning, guys. How are you doing? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay, Didi, how are you guys?
we're great. Thank you.
Great. Okay. Okay. Nice to hear that. Okay, just a moment, please, guys. Let other students join us. Today, we'll have two topics to discuss. One topic will be neighborhood problems, and second topic will be let's say it will be like global problems. Okay, if we will have time, we will talk about global problems as well. Okay, so first of all, let me check who's online, who's absent, and let's begin. Today is 11 of January. Okay, 12/1. Jean, Win, Momei, Safe, Danmei, Nadia.
I'm here.
Okay, Nadia is here. Didi.
Present.
Good. Sima.
I'm here.
All right. Hong.
I'm here.
Okay. Tonam.
I'm here.
Okay. Eliu. Okay.
I'm here.
Right. Jeng.
Yes, sir.
Arm. Fa.
I'm here.
Okay. Payer. Cao Tang.
I'm here.
Okay. Anne.
I'm here.
Nate. Not yet, huh? Okay. And 12/2. Pim. Nemo. Ongek. Gan. Neem. Mind. Kiao. Jahai. Hongjun. New. Boom. Scott. Oh, looks like no one, right? No one is from 12/2. We don't have any students. Okay, guys, nice to see all of you. As I told, we will discuss first about neighborhood problems. Just let me share my screen, just a moment. By the way, if you wanna follow the books, page number 74. Page number 74. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen, guys? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what would you do to and neighborhood problems? Okay. So first of all, let's listen and say, and then let's answer. Okay. Which of these problems are common in your neighborhood? Here we go.
Module 4, Imaginary Situations. Unit 4.1. What would you do to... Exercise 1A, page 74.
Piles of rubbish outside houses. Litter in parks and on the streets. Dangerous streets after dark. barking dogs, graffiti on walls and buildings, holes in pavements and streets, unsafe driving.
Okay, let's listen to
1A,
one more.
page 74.
Piles of rubbish outside houses, litter in parks and on the streets, dangerous streets after dark, barking dogs, graffiti on walls and buildings, holes in pavements and streets, unsafe driving.
Oh, all right, all right. Oh, let me ask Sima. Sima, could you please read these expressions? Sima. Sima. Hong, could you read these expressions, please? Hong, go ahead. Hong. Okay, Didi, could you assist? Could you read these expressions? I don't know what's happened. Where are the guys?
Piles of rubbish outside houses.
Okay. Litter.
Litter in parks and on the streets. Dangerous streets after dark. Barking dogs. Graffiti on walls and buildings. Holes in pavements and streets. Unsafe driving.
Okay. How do you understand the word litter? Litter in parks. What is litter?
Garbage.
Yeah, that is garbage. Okay. It's another way of saying like garbage. Yeah. Sometimes there is a signboard like don't litter, right? So it means don't throw the garbage. Perfect. Okay, next, let me ask Eliu. Eliu, could you read these expressions as well? Piles of
Rubbish outside
houses, outside houses.
houses. Houses. Litter in parks and on the street.
Okay.
Dangerous street after dark. Barking dogs. Graffiti on walls and buildings. Holes in pavements and streets.
Pavements, holes in pavements.
Holes in pavements and streets. Unsafe driving.
Unsafe driving. Okay, okay, thank you. Let me also ask Fa. Fa, could you read also these expressions? Fa.
Teacher.
Piles of rubbish.
Again, please.
Piles of rubbish outside houses.
Of rubbish outside houses. Litter in parks and on the streets.
Okay.
Barking dogs. Dangerous street after dark.
Graffiti.
Graffiti on walls and buildings.
Graffiti. I know we sometimes we pronounce like graffiti, right? But in this case, we have to pronounce graffiti. Graffiti on walls and buildings.
Graffiti on
Graffiti.
walls and
Graffiti.
Graffiti.
Yeah, I know it's no graffiti. It's not.
Graffiti.
Yeah, it's another stress. We move stress a bit. Graffiti on walls.
Graffiti on walls
Okay, and buildings.
and buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Holes in pavements and streets. Unsafe driving.
Okay, okay. Now let's discuss a bit, okay, guys. So which of these problems are common in your neighborhood? Didi, what you can say about your neighborhood where you live, your area? Which of these problems are common?
Barking dogs.
Uh-huh.
My opposite house have like 2 or 3 dogs, and like every day it just
Mm-hmm.
came and ran, and if they see me, they're just like barking and barking. It's like, who's there? Oh my god, there's a person down there. It's like every day. And like last New Year, there's like a fireworks, right?
Yeah.
And there's like explosive, like very loud, and those dogs are just get scared and barks all night.
Oh, I see. So it means that they do not recognize you actually, right? They don't recognize your face like as a neighbor.
Yeah.
Even you are living there all your life, but these dogs, they do not they do not recognize you at all. Oh, it's
Yeah.
strange. It's strange. Oh, okay. Okay. Any other problems?
Around my house.
Yeah, your neighborhood, not exactly like in close to your house, but
I,
in the neighborhood, in your area.
it has to be like among this.
Oh, you can, yeah. Okay, what about piles of rubbish outside the houses? Do you have this kind of problem?
Not really.
Not really, right? Oh, okay. What about litter in parks and on the streets?
I don't think we have park, but it's not like that big park that we can just run around and sing things. It's just a park with a little playground.
So basically, you don't have any problems of littering, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Or maybe some dangerous streets after dark. Like dangerous streets, it means like there is no light, or sometimes people scared to walk through that some kind of streets.
I don't think it's dangerous, but it's not that wide enough for me.
Not wide, okay. The width, the streets are too narrow, right?
Yeah. And the light is not bright enough.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, okay. Thank you, Didi. Thank you very much for your for sharing. Let me ask Anne. Anne, what about you? What about you? Do you have which of these problems are common in your neighborhood? Anne. Anne is not responding. Oh, okay, Nadia, maybe you can share your experience. Which of these problems are common in your neighborhood?
my neighborhood. In my village, I think don't have too much a lot of problem. Neighborhood, it's okay. In my village, it's okay. Don't have a problem about barking dogs.
Oh, barking
in
dogs.
park and on the street, yes. Don't have problem too much.
What about unsafe driving?
Unsafe driving.
Yeah. Or careless driving, maybe.
Sometimes I see when I walk on street. Some driver drive and not no one.
They don't pay attention.
Not, yes. They drive so fast and don't see people on the street.
Yes. That is called
it's
unsafe.
so dangerous.
Yeah. That is called unsafe driving.
Yes.
Sometimes they are like people, they sit in the car and they just check their messages or chatting to someone or like maybe listening to music on mobile phone. So that's why like it causes unsafe driving and careless driving, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And let me ask one more person. Sima, are you here? Sima,
Yes.
what about you? Which of these problems are common in your neighborhood? What can you say about your neighborhood? The place where you live? Which of the problems that you are facing? Maybe it's daily, maybe sometimes, but they're still there. Sima.
Neighbor problem, teacher.
I'm sorry?
Neighbor problem.
Yeah. Neighborhood problems, yes.
Oh. Speak louder.
Speak louder, that is.
And barking dog.
Barking dogs, okay. Neighbors, they speak loud, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Any other?
No.
Okay, guys. As you can see, we interrogate like 3 students, right? And all of you said barking dogs. So I was really actually surprised about that, because really in Thailand there are many dogs actually. Let's say they don't have they just living on the street, these dogs. And sometimes even in my neighborhood where I live, I'm facing this kind of problem. It's not only the barking, but when you can see a pack of dogs, okay, running, and especially at night, if it's almost impossible to go after like let's say around 11 o'clock of the night. It's impossible to go outside of the building because these dogs, they're quite aggressive, at this period. And I think that is a problem. It's not only barking, but they also have their own how to say, some fights sometimes. I don't know if you face these problems or not. And even some small streets, okay, they are full of dogs. Sometimes it's impossible, even you want to go to the riverside, it's impossible because you are really you are afraid of dogs. And I think this is a big problem. I cannot say that there are piles of rubbish. No, that's perfect. Parks are clean. That's perfect. Dangerous streets after dark, it's only because of, let's say, because of dogs, right? Barking dogs. Graffiti on walls, I haven't seen yet up to now. And holes in pavements and streets, it's very rare, but the authorities, the road authorities, they work perfectly, actually. There are no holes because a lot of people, they have motorbikes, right? That's why all roads should be always repaired. And unsafe driving, yes, unsafe driving, no one is secure of it. So we always should be, we always should take care of us. So, and look left, right, left again. So before crossing any street, right? Thank you for sharing your problems, okay, the problems in your neighborhood. Now let's look into vocabulary, okay? So let me ask Jang, could you read please vocabulary? Jang.
Rubbish bin.
Rubbish bin.
A container to put waste product in. Community center. A meeting place in a town or city for event or activity. Hang out, spend time and socialize with SB.
With somebody. Get away with.
Get away with punit for doing something.
Not be punished. Not be punished for doing something.
Okay, not be punished for doing something after the sunset.
After dark, the time after the sunset. Patrol.
Patrol, move around an area to make sure it is safe. Busy
Busy.
area.
Busy area.
Busy area. A place where there are a lot of people and shops.
Okay.
Organize. Allen give something other.
Frequent.
Frequent happening often. Refuel lorry. A large vehicle that collect rubbish from building and house.
And pile.
Pile. A lot of things stacked or heaped together.
Okay. Okay, this is a vocabulary, right? So pile, it's a lot of things stacked or heaped together. Now, we have a text, same page, page number 74, okay? Reading. Read the introduction to the article. What do you expect to read about? Can I ask Far, please? Could you read the introduction? And let's say what you expect.
Imagine you could make some important change in your neighborhood. What would change? Be magazine on the street are some local teenagers.
Okay, so what can you say? What do you expect to read about? Oh, what do you think?
Maybe about they want to communicate with neighbors more than now.
Okay. Anything else?
And about the rubbish from
But look, imagine you could make some important changes in your neighborhood. What would you change? Beat magazine went out on the streets to ask some local teenagers. So what do you think? What will be the next? What do you expect?
Teenager,
Uh-huh.
teenager talk about their neighbor.
Okay, teenagers will talk about their neighborhood, right? Okay, so teenagers will talk about their neighborhood and they will also say what they would like to change, right? In their neighborhood. Okay, let's listen and find out.
Exercise 2A, page 74. Better neighborhoods. Imagine you could make some important changes in your neighborhood. What would you change? Beat magazine went out on the street to ask some local teenagers.
I love my neighbourhood, but there are one or two things I'd change about it. For a start, I put more rubbish bins in our local park. The park is beautiful, but people throw their litter on the ground because there aren't enough bins. I'd also build a community centre. Right now, there's nowhere for young people to go and play sports or just hang out with their friends. Finally, I wouldn't let people get away with spraying graffiti on walls and buildings. Bobby, 18.
There are a lot of problems in my neighborhood that we need to change. First, I'd do something about the streets at night. Now, people are afraid to go out after dark. I'd have more police officers patrolling the streets, and I'd put more streetlights in less busy areas. Next, I'd set up a neighborhood watch scheme and open more youth clubs so that younger children have somewhere to go. K, 17.
My neighbourhood is nice, but like anywhere, there are things we could do to make it nicer. For one thing, I'd organise more frequent rubbish collections. The refuse lorry only comes once a week, and there are always piles of rubbish in front of people's houses. I'd also plant lots of flowers and trees along the streets, and I'd start a local animal shelter for stray animals. Tony, 16.
Let me play it once again, okay, and then let's answer some questions. Here we go, I think.
Imagine you could make some important changes in your neighborhood. What would you change? Beat magazine went out on the street to ask some local teenagers.
I love my neighbourhood, but there are one or two things I'd change about it. For a start, I put more rubbish bins in our local park. The park is beautiful, but people throw their litter on the ground because there aren't enough bins. I'd also build a community centre. Right now, there's nowhere for young people to go and play sports or just hang out with their friends. Finally, I wouldn't let people get away with spraying graffiti on walls and buildings. Bobby, 18.
There are a lot of problems in my neighborhood that we need to change. First, I'd do something about the streets at night. Now, people are afraid to go out after dark. I'd have more police officers patrolling the streets, and I'd put more streetlights in less busy areas. Next, I'd set up a neighborhood watch scheme and open more youth clubs so that younger children have somewhere to go. K, 17.
My neighbourhood is nice, but like anywhere, there are things we could do to make it nicer. For one thing, I'd organise more frequent rubbish collections. The refuse lorry only comes once a week, and there are always piles of rubbish in front of people's houses. I'd also plant lots of flowers and trees along the streets, and I'd start a local animal shelter for stray animals. Tony, 16.
Okay, page number 75.
Exercise.
Page number 75. Read again and mark the sentences true or false. Correct the false statements. So number 1, Bobby and his friends have lots of places to go. So guys, is it true or false? Bobby and his friends have lots of places to go. Let's look at the text. Bobby, he is a person who talk about his neighborhood. Okay, so is it true or false? Bobby and his friends have lots of places to go. What do you think? Nadia, what do you think?
Now Bobby and his friend have lots of places to go. I think it's false.
False. Why? Why it's false?
Because more have been in our local park.
Could you find that sentence? Could you find the support answer in the text? Find the answer. Bobby and his friends have lots of places to go. You said it's false, right?
Yes.
So could you support your answer?
No.
It's in this paragraph.
Now here for young people to go and play sport.
Very good. Right now, there is nowhere for young people to go and play sports or just hang out with their friends. So you are right. So it means right now that there is nowhere of young people to go. Exactly. You are right. That is false. Okay. Question number 2. Bobby doesn't like graffiti on his neighborhood. Bobby doesn't like graffiti on his neighborhood. Guys, true or false?
True.
It's true. Okay. What's supporting sentence?
I wouldn't let people get away with graffiti on walls and buildings.
Perfect. Perfect. I wouldn't let people get away with spraying graffiti on walls and buildings. This expression "get away with," just let me go back. It means get away with. It's not be punished for doing something. Okay. So he doesn't like people spraying graffiti on walls, right? Okay.
Exercise.
Oops. Number 3. Kay wishes her neighborhood was less busy. Kay wishes her neighborhood was less busy. Is it true or false? That's Kay is here, this paragraph. She says Kay wishes her neighborhood was less busy. Guys, can you hear me? Something went wrong. This has been disconnected. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We have, I think, a few minutes left. We have just a few minutes left, I believe. Okay. Kay wishes your neighborhood was less busy. True or false, guys? That is false, actually. Yes, that is false. Okay, that is false. And okay, let's do two more. Let's find two more answers. Kay doesn't always feel safe in her neighborhood. Number 4. Kay doesn't always feel safe in her neighborhood. Is it true or false?
True.
True. Okay. What does she say?
She said she put more street lights.
Yeah. And also,
And people
and she says,
sorry?
I'd have more police officers patrolling the streets, and I put more street lights in less busy areas, right? So she wants to be, she wants her neighborhood be more safe. Okay, that's true. Okay, and the last question, number 5. Tony would like to make his neighborhood greener. Tony would like to make his neighborhood greener. Is it true or false?
True.
True. Okay. What's a supporting sentence?
I'd also plant lots of flowers and trees along the street, and I'll start a local animal shelter for stray animals.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just only part about flowers and trees, right? Okay. Perfect, guys. You know what? Actually, we are out of time now. Regarding these global problems, guys, what I would like you to suggest, could you, just a moment. Can you still see my screen? Can you see my screen?
No.
No? Oh, just a moment. I don't know what's problem here. Okay, page number 76, okay? That is global problems. So here there is a new vocabulary for you, like diseases, poverty, rubbish, air pollution, homelessness, water storage, hunger, global warming, drought, oil spill, and species extinction. Okay? So guys, I would like you to read this text and answer some questions, okay? Answer the questions on
Unit 4.
Page number, sorry, this text and page
Exercise.
number 77, exercise 3. This will be your homework, guys. You go through this vocabulary and try down which is more convenient words for these sentences, okay? So this will be your homework, page number 77, exercise 3. Okay. Do you have any questions, guys? Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you very much, because our time is over. So have a nice day. See you, everyone. Bye bye.